The Beyond Meadows crew epitomise everything we love about snowboarding, and so does their collab snowboard with Bataleon. We're out here in the Austrian Alps riding Absolute Park, and it is the ultimate testing ground for the ultimate all-mountain snowboard. So let's hand it over to our team and see what they think of it.
To be honest, we felt this was a match made in heaven before we'd even got it out in the snow. We love the Bataleon whatever. It was one of our favourite snowboards from last year, and while we've previously seen the Beyond Meadows Goliath collab, we were super hyped to see the whatever getting its own twist for this season. It's Tor Lundstrom's board of choice for the winter. I think it might actually be mine too. Whatever you want to ride this season, chances are this thing wants to as well. Same as the original whatever, the shape is the first thing most people want to talk about. It doesn't look like your average directional twin, eh? But in actual fact, the contact surface area, so that's everything engaged with the snow when the board is flat, is a true twin. There's no taper, there's no setback stance, there's no directional flex pattern, nothing like that. From here to here, the board is a true twin. Naturally then, it's got a lot of freestyle potential, and despite how it might look, this thing's pretty handy in switch. The directional element comes into play here at the very ends of the board, as well as here with the backseat insert options. There's an extra inch of volume in the nose, and then you've got this small cutout in the tail. And the combination of those two things give the whatever a decent amount of lift and powder, as the back of the board is able to sink down into the snowpack, while this extra surface area up front can stay tracking along the surface. Then when you factor in that you've got a couple extra options to dial the stance back, it suddenly starts to look like a powder-specific directional snowboard. That's only really half the story to its success though, and you can't really talk about a Bataleon snowboard without mentioning triple base tech. You probably know the deal by now, but come a little closer and take a look at the nose and tail of the board. Once again, we're keeping things equal between the nose and tail, where each end features a mid-wide center base flanked on either side by medium uplifted side bases. You can see how that's going to help to displace snow out from under the nose and create a really smooth, effortless feeling when you're riding powder. But this configuration of triple base is designed to lend itself to all disciplines across the mountain. You've effectively got a much more forgiving ride around the contact points area, where your chances of hooking up or catching an edge are significantly reduced. Then there's the fact that you've still got a pretty decent sized center base section, which offers some stability when you're locking into a press, and then combined with a full length tip to tail camber, the board has plenty of pop running through its length, as well as pretty lively rebound in and out of your carves. That should give you some idea of the board's versatility, but where does the Beyond Meadows version differ from the original? Well, in short, it's stiffer. This one has a flex rating of 6 out of 10 compared with the original's more forgiving 4 out of 10. Now, this isn't a criticism of the OG, but for me personally, the increased carbon in this one, which runs right through the center for the full length of the board, is something that myself and our test team really liked. Torsionally, both boards feel pretty similar, as they've got a nearly identical core construction. That's including Bataleon's dual super tubes. Now, these are hollowed out carbon tubes that run along either edge in the center of the snowboard, and they help to enhance the camber and the pop of the board. Both are also equipped with the same poplar and Polonia wood core and the speedy sintered base underneath. But I think the added power and response that runs longitudinally through the core on the Beyond Meadows version just gives you that bit more confidence to push yourself and the board in all conditions. Whichever way you look at it, I think it's just a really exciting snowboard. It's moving away from that conventional shape so many directional twins adopt, but it doesn't really miss out on any of the versatility that comes with them. And if you're looking to pair it with a set of binders, check out the Bataleon Astros. We've got a video review on them as well. That's all from me, guys. Stick your questions or comments down below if you have any, and either myself or one of the team will be happy to get back to you. And if you haven't already done so, please do subscribe to the Whitelines YouTube channel. Thanks for watching. See you next time.